Hello there. I'm Scotty. You're not. Screw it. Welcome back to the Doctor Who Retrospective. I can't get that right. Here we go. It's the first part of a big crossover. The Stolen Earth. It's a crossover between Doctor Who, the Sarah Jane Adventures, and Torchwood. It's a big crossover because, this was going to be the end. David Tennant's run as the Doctor. They want to do something big. So we have this big event to butter, and this is the first part. Yeah. This is terrible. It sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Continuing where we left off, the Doctor and Donna arrive on Earth and they run out, and nothing is wrong. It seems fine. The milkman is delivering the milk. Do they still do that? I don't know. Maybe over there they do. I don't know. Well, this was 2000. It's 2008, so maybe they would add back that. I don't know. Nothing is wrong, so they go back in the TARDIS, and then the Earth starts to shake. And when they're in the TARDIS, they realize that something happened. They didn't move, but the Earth is gone. There's nothing. It's just space. So I do have one complaint. It's a little one. The Doctor is away from the Earth for way too long. Like, he makes it back with maybe 20 minutes left, and then he's barely on Earth at the end of this. I don't know. I just don't know. He does a lot in this episode, don't worry, but it's just he spends it separated from the others a lot. Like, I understand you have to incorporate certain characters in certain areas with all these characters. There's a lot to do, sure, but we're not done. We're gonna add more in the next episode, so whatever. Yeah. So what's going on? Well, everyone is noticing that the Earth is now dark outside, but we catch up. We go to Cardiff. We catch up with Torchwood. We see Captain Jack Harkness, Ianto Jones. Yeah, I remember the name, and Gwen Cooper. And by the way, the actress who played Gwen Cooper was also in what was it? The Unquiet Dead episode back in series 1. Yeah. I guess I thought it was here, but I guess they bring it up later. But Torchwood. Then we go to London. When we go to London, we see that Sarah Jane and her son Luke are bringing up from the moon. There's displacement, so that people fall down. So it's not just quick teleportation. That's a whole planet moving. We're gonna fall down and get hurt. All right, and we go to New York, where Martha is with Unit. Yeah. And Rose arrives in London, Chiswick, basically, but London. But she's too late. She can't find it out. She's got to try to find him, right? She's got to try to find him. And I like how, okay, so there's the scene. She's going through London. They're looting stuff at this point because it's way too far. Sorry, the squeak from my tooth. And she stops 2 people from robbing this electronics store. Put it down or run. I think maybe she read the line wrong. But they run off. I get maybe it's showing that she's a good-hearted soul or whatever, but that works. And then she acts all entitled. Yeah, there's when there's the subwave network happens. They're like, I haven't been able to get through to them. And she goes, "No, me, and I was first." And I'm like, "Don't shut up. Just shut up. Just because you were with him first doesn't mean you're entitled to the most attention. Sorry. There's room for everyone here, I guess." Yeah, and you get news reports of things moving, and without any sort of thing to do, the Doctor goes to the Shadow Proclamation. We see this. We get the curly-haired woman. I don't think she has a name. And they explore possibly like there are 24 planets that went missing. And Donna mentions Pyrovilia, which was the... So remember, I couldn't remember what the lava creatures from Fires of Pompeii were called. Pyroviles. So, Pyrovilia. They're like, no, that was lost a long time ago. And they're like, what? No. They're not being taken from space, but from time as well. So, Pyrovilia, but also there is Adipose 3, and the aforementioned Lost Moon of Push. Which, I don't know if it was brought up before this, but he's like, the Lost Moon of Push. That's all the planets, and then he configurated himself into a certain... They move each other in a certain configuration like it's needed for this. Yeah. We do get a message over computer message or something, where we hear, through Mr. Smith, or the Torchwood computer, and even what Rose is listening to, you hear, they show that there's spaceships. A bunch of little spaceships in the sky coming to Earth, and you hear, there's a message from the alien invaders. And it comes over their wave. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate. Okay, so the acting in this scene is great. But they act like it's the end of the freaking world. Like, just like, oh no. Oh God, no. I'm sorry. We're dead. And then just, you have Sarah Jane. Oh no, you were so young. And I'm just like, what? I know that they've dealt with Daleks before. I don't know. They're trying to make the Daleks terrifying, and I guess it works. And you may be wondering, Scotty, wasn't there only one Dalek left? Yes, there was. We find out that Dalek Khan brought back someone, and they created a whole new race of Daleks. I can't tell you who yet, but no. Just then, someone launches a subwave network trying to contact Jack, Sarah Jane, and someone else. It's Martha. And who is this? It's a woman's voice. Who's this woman? Why, it's... Sorry, I gotta get the... I don't have my phone. Why, it's Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister. Yes, you know who she is. Yeah. And she contacts them. I forgot to mention, Martha was told to activate Project Indigo, which is a teleportation device. But she's also given something called the Osterhagen keys. I gotta do the joke. Who came up with that? Wow. Bloke named Osterhagen, I suppose. That's in the next episode, but that's a Hagen key. We don't know what it does yet, but we know it's dangerous because Jack tells her not to use it. But the unit commander's gonna be like, basically like, damn it, you work for us, you listen to us. She teleports, and apparently it connected to her brain or something, read her mind, so it landed her right in her home with her mom. So yeah, they're on the subway network, and Harriet Jones. It's a secret network where they can talk. And so like I said, the doctors figured out where to go. They follow a trail because apparently the bees are leaving Earth and some bees are aliens. So they left a trail, so they follow that, but it leads them to nowhere. And then the people of the subway network, they send a signal. If they do that, though, Harriet, being the source of it, is going to be outed, which she says is okay as long as he brings the doctor here and he can save the world, all these worlds. It's fine. She's sacrificing herself. So they activate to send a message. Phone, he gets it. Apparently everything is 1 second out of time. And the Daleks come and they kill Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister. Yes, you knew who she was. Even the Daleks say that. Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister. Yes, we know who you are. It's a running joke. I'm just like, I showed him the clip from she's Sean's mom and Sean is dead, and I showed the clip. He said, "Do you recognize her?" He's like, "No." You know who she is? Huh? I'm like, yes, you know who she is. He got it. Yeah. The Doctor arrives, and at this point, I should mention that there's a lot going on in this episode. I'm sorry. At this point, I should mention that Rose has made her way to Chiswick, and is with the nobles, Wilfred and Sylvia. And at one point, like, Wilfred just loses it on Sylvia. It's Donna. She's out there in space with the doctor guy. She's like, what are you on about? She goes, come on. He's like, come on. You know it. Look inside. You know she's out there. You know? Like, he's confronting her, you know. Yeah. The doctor arrives, and then the Daleks take over the transition, and you hear a voice. A familiar voice to some, especially Sarah Jane, goes, no, it can't be. He's dead. It's Davros, the creator of the Daleks, who died in a time war, but he's alive because Dalek Khan's emergency temporal shift sent him into the time war, which is supposed to be time locked, but apparently he was able to go in there, and that's made him insane. Like, he's cuckoo. Oh, the stars! Yeah, he's nuts. His shell is broken open. He's just a little squid thing there. And there's also the Supreme Dalek. Yeah, Davros. And he basically, you're going to die, all of you. And, yeah. And, also, Wolf goes after the Dalek with a paint gun. He's like, oh, you only have one eye. You shoot him in there, and I can't see you. Well, that doesn't work because he shoots him in the eye. And it just melts off. My vision is not impaired, or whatever, but then that's when Rose shows up and blasts him. Yeah. So, the Daleks link on to the signal that Torchwood has the subway network, because Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister, you know she is, sent the subway network to Torchwood, so Torchwood has it. So the Daleks show up, and Jack gets a little code from Martha so he can activate his teleporter thing. I forgot what it was called. Here's the problem. He's like, okay, I'm going to go and I got to find the doctor and I'll come back for you. I'm coming back. They're like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, you can take them with you, you know. You've done it before. You've taken the doctor and Martha with you. You can take them with you. This writing is like, okay, we need Jack, but we don't need them. So he can just leave them there. That is absolutely stupid. Sorry, but it is. He could take them with him, but he can't because they're not needed for the rest of this part. For the second part, basically. They're not needed, so he doesn't take them with. That's basically why they don't go with. Otherwise, it's not necessary for them to stay there, but yeah, so he teleports out of there, and the Doctor and Donna make it to Earth. You know, and he's like, what? When you talk to Rose, what did she say? And Donna's just like, why don't you ask her herself? Why don't you ask her yourself? And she's there. And there begins this big long thing where they run at each other. And he happens to run in front of an alleyway where there's a Dalek. And the Dalek shoots him. But Jack shows up and they run to the TARDIS. And they get him in there. And yeah, he starts to regenerate. He's going to regenerate. Donna is so confused because she doesn't really know about his regenerations. Not really. So So he's starting to glow and whatever. And also, Sarah Jane has left Luke with Mr. Smith at the house and is going to find the doctor herself. And is driving, but is stopped by a Dalek who's about to blast her, exterminate. That's a cliffhanger. And then the doctor starts to regenerate. Look. This is good. I keep saying that about every episode lately, but season 4 may be the best one, or series 4, excuse me, may be the best one. It is this. I haven't had a problem with any of these episodes, like at all. That's interesting. And this is another banger for me. It's good. I mean, like you're bringing all these characters together, you know, and you got the acting of everyone there. That's just like this. Oh no, you're so young. It's a little corny, but it works. They're all great actors all across the board, and then you have just like, you know, you gotta count Bernard Cribbins in there. He's great. He's Donna, you know, but that's her. That's my Donna. Just. And there's a scene. Let me tell you, when Doctor and Donna get there in the Medusa Cascade, which I mentioned before. Medusa Cascade, finally get to see it. And there's nothing there. The look on David Tennant's face is the look of no hope. He's lost all hope now, and he's just... And Donna keeps asking, what are we going to do? Doctor, tell me what are we going to do? You know, it's just like he's given up until he gets the signal. Just great all around. Rose doesn't need to be so entitled. Yes, she wasn't even his first companion. She got jealous with Sarah Jane back in series 2, but got over it. But it's just, oh no, me, and I was here first. And when Martha pops up, who's she? Just like, just knock it off. Just grow up. Don't think of it. She is probably the youngest of all the companions. But still, yeah, this was a great first part, and I can't wait to get into the next one. So, what are your thoughts on this episode? Make comments, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Sky, and I'll see you in the next one.